I recently bought the Happy Alone bundle from Titanium Foxes, and that consists of Hidden Peace, which was released first a few months back, and Dying Day, which is the most recent release from Titanium Foxes. I'm going to turn off this light so I can show you the inside without it looking super washed out. There is Hidden Peace, so that was the previous release from the brand, and I'd say that out of the two, this is the more vibrant or brighter colour story. Some really beautiful bright colours in there. And I'll show you some swatches as well. This has got 15 shades, they both do, and they both follow the format of 6 shimmers and 9 mattes. In here you've got Sleeping Water, Peace and Your Sky, which are the smoother ones, and then you've got Algae, Sunset and Desert Dew, which are the chunkier shades. I found Sunset to be particularly chunky, but I did go in with a heavy hand, but I won't go into that because I cover that a bit later. With Dying Day, as you can see, it's a bit more of a muted colour story, still beautiful, perhaps more autumnal than Hidden Pieces. Both very, very beautiful colours. And in this palette, the smoother shimmers are Precious Leaf, Immortal and Sleepy Sun. And then the chunkier ones are Fall Spirit, Moth and Pika Moon. So I'm going to first start off with one look on each eye using Hidden Peace, and that's actually what I've got on now, but you probably can't see it very well because of my glasses. And then immediately after that we'll move on to Dying Day, and then I'll give you my first impressions of both palettes. So that you can see both eyes. And I will say, so as I was doing this eye here, I shoved my finger into the shade Sunset, and even when I looked at my finger I thought that's too much. Rather than wipe off the excess like I should have done, I just shoved it on my eyelid and immediately regretted it and thought that's too much. I think I've salvaged it. It's worked out okay. but you do have to be very careful with the chunkier shimmers because it's very easy to pick up too much and then it can be difficult to smooth it out. But they do smooth out. I just deposited far too much. On this eye, I just happen to have gravitated towards most of the smoother shimmers in here. The colours I chose are the smoother shimmers, so I didn't have any issues at all. But it's just worth noting, for those shimmers that are obviously a little bit chunkier in this palette, go easy. I've tried to do what I most of the time I try to do a bit more of a neutrally eye and a bit more of a colourful eye, so I've done that today. This is probably a bit more fiery / earthy, while this is a bit more airy / watery. That was wholly unintentional, like to element wise, it's just the colours, how I divided them up. My favourite is got to be this eye. It is. I think even if I had done this properly and I hadn't deposited a whole heap of sunset on this eye, I just love the colours here, I really do. I think the only thing that's missing on this eye is blue, but there isn't actually a blue in this palette, otherwise it probably would have found its way to my eyelid. The closest is the shade Oasis, which is a bluey green in there, very beautiful shade, and that's the matte that is on the ends here. Perhaps got away with putting a bit more piece on my lid, so that's the purple that's like right in the middle, like the spotlight shade. But yeah, this eye. So maybe I might have biased you there. I probably should have posed the question before, but you'll have to let me know what you think, which one is your favourite. But that's the winner for me, 100%, 100%. I am going to reset now, and I'm going to come back and do one look on each eye with Dying Day now. Both eyes complete using Dying Day, and I learnt my lesson from the first go round, and I went in far more delicately when I used the shade Peekamoon, which is the chunkier formula, not too dissimilar to Sunset from Hidden Piece. So I was much more careful. I didn't put anywhere near as much product, and I think you can see that it's made a big difference. So the point I made about just being a little less heavy-handed with the chunkier shimmers in this palette Point made. I think so anyway. You'll have to let me know what you think. And yeah, here we have it. So there's not really... Well, I guess there are some neutral tones in here, but not really enough neutral tones for a complete look. So I've just tried to do different looks this time. So I've gone for a bit of a... I apologise, there is a giant fly in the room. It seems to be following me around the house and it is making an infernal racket. I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but it's very much distracting me. I shall try to continue and ignore it. Yes, so on this side, I've kind of gone... I think I was, in my mind, I was thinking floral. So I've kind of gone petally and leafy. That's what I was thinking in my head. Whether that's how it actually looks, I don't know. It's a different story, but that's kind of what I was going for. And on this eye, I just wanted to do whatever was not the same as this eye. And obviously I'm going to go towards those blues and those greens. So this time we've got the trifecta here. Blue, purple, green, it's all involved. Just on different eyes this time. This is harder to pick a favourite for me, I think, because of that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can do it this time. I genuinely don't think I can pick. Maybe this eye edges it. No, it's a stalemate this time, guys. I'm sorry I can't pick, but if you can, by all means, let me know. Now to give you my final thoughts, now that I've tried both palettes out on the eyes. The glasses are on because I have not had my contact lenses in for the duration of this. So I'll probably come to edit this and find that I'm out of focus for the entire time. But there you go. I don't think I was. But here we are. Glasses on so I can actually see. Dying Day and Hidden Piece. What am I thinking? I think Titanium Foxes have smashed it again. I don't think I doubt them. I will ever doubt them going forward. I've got them both open in front of me now. I had thought Hidden Piece would be my favourite of the two. That was kind of my assumption. But now that I've got them both, there is something about Dying Day. There really is. I'll definitely have to use them both again extensively, do a bit more experimenting. And I am going to be doing a collab at some point. I was going to try and film it, but that might be a bit too much. But I'm going to be doing a collab with Sarah, aka Glitter Raccoon, over on Instagram, where we are going to do a palette bingo combining both the palettes. So the shades are actually picked out. So we picked out the shade using a random generator yesterday, and I'll be doing that at some point this week. It won't be filmed, but I will be posting a look on Instagram. But I just wanted to get a couple of looks done using each palette individually first, and then I'll play around with each of them as time goes on. I think I like Hidden Piece because it's a bit more vibrant. It's got some brighter colours in there. And Dying Day, not that I would say it's more muted, it has a bit more, not even depth I don't think would be the right word, but Dying Day surprised me. It did. Dying Day did surprise me, how much I'm liking it so far. Like, I really do. I do like these two looks that I've got on my eyes right now. As I say, be careful of those chunky shimmers. I just got a bit overexcited and I forgot what that formula is like in these palettes. Even for me, I'm not a big fan of the chunkier shades, but what I do like about these ones is they can be smoothed out easily. You just have to be careful. That's all. And if you accidentally go in a bit heavy-handedly, just wipe off the excess. Don't do what I did with Sunset. Just wipe off the excess and then go in and smooth it out. But I'm really looking forward to playing with these some more, and I'm definitely looking forward to combining the two of those. I think we lucked out and we got some really good shades. Would you like to see a Titanium Foxes palette ranking? Because I think of all the brands that I've got, this is probably, because there's only 6 of them, this is probably one I could do a ranking on. Let me know, and I'll be happy to do that for you. I don't know when, couldn't tell you when, but I can do it. I can. Do you have any Titanium Foxes palettes? If so, which ones, and do you have a favourite? I haven't determined that yet, but perhaps for a palette ranking, I will. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But let's see, let's see. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I also hope to see you again in a video in the not too distant future. Take care. Bye. You just have to go in with a really light touch to get, I don't know if you, the fly, seriously. It's literally doing loops around my head right now. I don't even know. And I think it's doing it just out of shot, so you probably think I'm going mad. I don't know what I was saying now because it's massively distracted me. Massively distracted me. I think I was just talking about